Good 3-0 to SKT, but what my heart is saying is 5 games and I just don't care who wins.
All right. Now, you said that you have a you got a head and a heart.
Yep.
I got a piece of paper. Right.
What does the piece of paper say, Ella?
Big AP mage of some sorts. I don't think
one
that
with spheres, maybe?
Maybe one with spheres, but Faker's LeBlanc.
Yep, sigils instead of spheres. That's going to be the option here as Faker goes back to an old favorite. That's a Kiana. And that would mean that Talia is heading into the jungle, and I really like that. The flexibility that Damwon have already shown in this comp team can do. Let's see what the Damwon can. Game number 1. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, to Summoner's Rift for game number 1 between Miss Clit is going to make what feels like every game's visit to the bottom side. Half the health bar here is, of course,
better
the
bot
Silas. The Silas clear is not so healthy anymore, but he's looking to abduct his way in. Effort going to miss the Flash Winter's Bite, though. And so the Silas has to slink back into the river.
But priority is established in both mid and bot, it looks like, so I
about it here for Faker, who does have the shove in that mid lane.
And I really like what Faker did. He built up such a large minion wave that it allows him time to roam. Normally, players will just try to crash a small minion wave, and it doesn't really grant that much authority over mid, and the golems, whereas Canyon's just getting access to them. So even though...
Oh, no, the Ignite going down in the mid lane. Chains are going to land. Faker's underneath the turret. His Showmaker falls, and Faker gets the 1v1 outplay.
And then Faker just says, no, you're a little bit out of bounds.
Oh no, Seismic Shove caught backing is Khan. The flash is there, but one more auto, and Canyon is going to get it as the Vault was contest the minion wave. Grand Entrance does come down once again. Canyon dives on over, but Clit is in position. Seismic Shove does go wide as Teddy doing a lot of damage. Canyon already very low as the Abscond comes in from Clit. Can't quite close the gap though, and he's taking a lot of damage. Nuclear now with the auto attacks. A big health bar as Teddy now not a lot of mana. Threaded volley, not finding the mark. And Stand Behind Me is going to get effort to get things out. It hasn't represented anything in the gold though, LS. And Okay,
well.
It's going to represent a lot in Showmaker's health bar. Ignite Flash are available here for Faker in a couple of seconds as Weave as well comes towards the top side. As Khan going to get electrocuted, pops back with the Seismic Shove positioning. So good. And SKT will answer with a Mountain Drake on the bottom side, but this Crocodile's getting more and more fed. And this isn't the kind that after he gets fed, he goes and takes a break, sleeps on a beach for a while. He just wants to eat more.
Yeah, the scary thing is the Renekton now, 20, and he might just die again. Oh, he's going to find Canyon.
Yep, Sky Strike going to come down there as he's looking to return the favor, but a lot of damage coming out. No Seismic Shove, no kill. As Nogari's going to tank up this turret. Doesn't really oh no! What? Wow, the minion wave wasn't in range, and somehow Khan is gifted a kill. Oh my god.
Before and now... Clit, he's going to be able to get this Rift Herald, most likely going to just take it mid, I would assume.
Or top lane, and give Khan an advantage back as effort. He's going to take any sort of vision control.
Here we go.
In the jungle, and you mentioned throwing Shelly down in the mid lane is exactly what SKT is going to do. She's going to get one charge as Beryl. Maybe a little bit too far up, but Clit's just going to catch a quickness. Did those plates get eaten or not?
They're showing interest to get an open dragon. Doesn't matter, it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, this is also exactly where Damwon situation. Nuclear now with some free time on this turret, as that's an ultimate. The Showmaker threw out, didn't actually find too much, but Faker as well. In some trouble. Seismic Shove again going to go wide, and we're starting to see which version of Canyon we're getting. This time around, Khan zooming around and will be able to find this turret. The rotations of this squad are very swift and easy. And SKT will break open the first turret of the game. And when SKT were actually a little bit behind in gold, it's really interesting how the gold state has gone. As here's a team fight. The quickness is huge into the backline as Faker in trouble, has to flash to get out, and Nuclear follows with the Killer Instinct. 2 kills in for Damwon already. Have they done it again? This is what they did against SKT in the regular season the last time they met. They found a mid-game team fight, and can Damwon get more?
Well, it's going to be 40 seconds until the Mountain Drake effort will be.
Composition is that their engage options are from everywhere, right? They've got Beryl with the Grand Entrance. They are very slippery, as Faker may have found one. Beryl's going to have to go golden. The Ignite is ticking down, is now cleared. Might be in trouble. Grand exit there for Beryl's Rakan. And he's going to have to go back yet again. Damwon with a man disadvantage moving into this Mountain Drake that you were talking about is so incredibly, incredibly important.
To Nuguri, and then looks to roam around on the Valor.
Beryl
Faker, he's just going to keep doing this.
See you later, mate. Klid is going to come in and pick himself up the kill. Faker ran out of buttons, but that was all him. And that's what happens when you're walking around your jungle. Both of these teams can do this, and that's why it's so interesting. It's almost like the win conditions are the same, and SKT found the position this time around. Showmaker flashes to get himself out, though. Wishes he still had that ultimate, but he doesn't. Canyon stole it. He used it against the wall as Canyon now in trouble. He's going to get taken down. Klid gets another one. Nuguri dives into the backline as Faker's just darting around, staying out of trouble, but keeping his health bar low enough to bait them all in. Teddy gets that last kill, and Beryl, he's running towards a jungle that's devoid of any of his friends anymore.
And you know, this is one of those really bizarre spots where Damwon, they have tools to check the Baron. They didn't need to face check the Fog of War, and they did. In SKT, they were really quick to pounce. I know sometimes teams are really poor at approaching Fog of War and deducing what options might be available. Okay, well, Showmaker is the showstopper. This
Nuclear, it's just not there. I mean, even Nuclear isn't a very long-range AD
basically
carry.
It's only Talia.
Yeah.
Weaver's Wall coming out.
Yep, that is Klid's one. His walls in the Sandbox series were amazing as Nuguri's looking to try and force this. He's taking way too much damage, and Teddy's going to be able to pick up that kill. Beryl into the backline, but he has to exit immediately. Effort's going to go down very low as Showmaker did find a decent flank. They do get one of the kills as now Khan's trying to make his way forward. Another wall came in, though, and that actually denied Quinn from getting entry to Nuguri in trade for effort, though, and that is probably not worth it from a Damwon side.
It's going to coin flip.
They're going to dive right on top of it. They've got a lot of damage. Remember, both teams have this Mountain Drake as the Weaver's Wall is going to cut this one in half. The culling there as well, as it is going to be the Baron secured by Damwon, and everyone is over the wall. Speaking of walls, they light it up there as Showmaker is able to stun a lot of SKT members. SKT now trying to make the best of a bad situation, moving into this mid lane, but Nuguri is going to get there. Improved recalls come back again, and Damwon, they just stole that Baron right out from under SKT, and all they lose is this inhibitor turret. Really interesting, because Damwon don't often play around their bottom lane. Often the solo lanes that are able to win out, but this time it's going to largely be on Nuclear and how he can use these to fight back, or is this still SKT's game to lose? Okay,
man.
Khan in trouble. A lot of stuns and a lot of death. Killer Instinct there from Nuclear.
Bottom wave shoving in. SKT, they really need... Okay, well...
Yep, Beryl going to have to dash to get himself out of there. Wow, it was very close to just being popped in one round as Faker's going to find some chains, but didn't have vision of the area. And SKT, they just have positional advantage. They'll move on over. They'll grab this inhibitor that they prepared earlier. The wall is going to fly in, but blocked there from effort. As Canyon going to have to go golden. Showmaker here trying to protect him. It's a good ultimate there from effort as well in the backline, but they're not.
It's obviously going to be a massive edge. Remember, Canyon, no flash, no ultimate. This is going to be SKT's Baron.
Yep, it is going to be taken, but now can Damwon actually find the fight? The answer looks to be yes as Nuclear dives into the backline. He's got himself his Banshee's Veil and is going to be able to keep himself alive, but the rest of the team not so lucky as Beryl. So incredibly low. So low health bars on SKT's side, though, and Damwon can't act tested moving towards the Elder. This is just way better controlled play from the SKT, setting themselves up for another siege. Okay, that's a hell of a lot of damage onto Showmaker. Can't really do too much, but it's a good double stun coming out. The Kiana getting the work done, and Faker is going to get picked. Really nice layering of CC Store. They still have that inhibitor down, and Damwon won't actually be able to stop this. Look at how incredibly fast he is. The Weaver's Wall comes in as Nuclear is on the wrong side, has to flash. They're just going to jump onto the Baron and hope for the best because the Quinn is looking to win the game. Gigantic ultimate stolen by Klid. He goes golden as well, and this is looking to be all over for Damwon Gaming. They're winning a 4v5 team fight, our SKT, whilst Khan wins the game. And
that was
is
it.
how we're going to do it. SKT, they win it all in a moment's notice. That game was looking right on the edge until that very end moment where SKT were like, all right, we win now.
And that's the type of all game long